The Marine Corps is often referred to as the toughest branch of military fighters, and those in the Corps will tell you it takes discipline and dedication to become a Marine. And one of our own, ABC7 reporter Christopher Brentley, learned this firsthand when he was embedded with the Marine recruits at boot camp. Christopher is here with Marine recruiter Sergeant Jonathon Anderson to tell us how that whole experience went. All right, Christopher, let's start with you because I see that you survived.
Yeah, I did, you made it. Barely, but I survived.
All right, well, that's good. Well, tell us about boot camp. How was it?
It was the craziest, busiest 4 days of my life. And I don't want to overstate my credentials because Sergeant Anderson did it for 13 weeks. And all the other brave people do it for 13 weeks. But 4 days of intensity like I've never felt before.
It looks dangerous.
Can you imagine doing it longer than the 4 days and doing the whole experience?
I couldn't imagine doing it for 5 days. No. At the end of the 4 days, I was probably the happiest person on this entire planet to be back in my own bed.
Oh, that is so funny.
Did you go easy on him, Sergeant Thompson, or did you all give him the full, experience in those days?
Oh, he got definitely the full experience. So, besides the little ins and outs and everything as far as like embedding and training and discipline aspect, but you got a little taste of that and the strictness as far as what the drill instructors bring to those individuals that are there on the island.
There's a lot of shouting.
I forgot about that. So it's on an island.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, and tell us why it's on the island, because that's the
can't
most
escape,
important thing. You can't escape. There's no escape.
Honestly, there's a lot of history that goes to it, but in the reality, the Marine Corps is, I would say, an old school branch of service compared to the others. The reason being is because when you go to recruit training, you don't take any electronic devices, you don't take a cell phone, you don't take nothing. We use old school ways. The only way you can communicate is through a pen and a piece of paper.
You're writing a letter.
Yeah, oh no, I kept my iPhone with me.
Yeah.
I wasn't surrendering it.
Well, Sergeant, tell us about recruiting numbers in this area. Is it good or doing well?
In this area, it is actually pretty beneficial. There are a lot of young men and women who you would probably never think would ever want to wear this uniform and want to be a part of a proud tradition. And our goals are unlocking the secrets that are within. I can come from our experience when I was in high school. If you wanted me to join the military, it was going to be absolutely not. Until I took a chance and I got information, and I decided to make a life-changing decision.
Wow.
And almost 9 years later, I haven't regretted one single minute of it.
Wow.
My husband was a Marine. He was so proud of that. Till the day he died, he was so proud to be a Marine.
Absolutely. And, for me, watching, I think the biggest thing that allowed me to see that how much my life has impacted others is watching my younger brother follow in my footsteps. When I was in Afghanistan, I had no idea he enlisted into the Marine Corps.
Wow.
Had no idea. I got back before his high school graduation, and he told me, and I was like, "You're joking, right?" Like seriously, because he's one of the smartest individuals I've ever met, and he could pretty much go anywhere in the country as far as college and everything like that. But
so you're inspiring people all over, including your brother. Christopher, tell us about your story now. What was your biggest takeaway from that experience?
The biggest takeaway is you go there with a respect for the people who can wear this uniform, and you don't really realize just how hard it is. You can see we're in the gas chamber right there. That is quite literally a gas chamber. It is on the side of Parris Island, totally set away, and they release this non-lethal gas in there, basically a hefty pepper spray. And it burns like fire.
And that is part of the training?
That's part of the training,
I don't want to do that kind of training.
You know what the thing is? The takeaway is that kind of thing. It's right there. They go in there for 5 minutes. I was in there for less than 10 seconds. Count it. It's less than 10 seconds on camera.
And they have to do fine.
They're fantastic.
And you can leave. Amazing. And with all due respect to what you did, you can leave.
Oh, I did, and I did.
For me, and but they're in.
And they're fantastic. It's so impressive to see them in action.
Well, you guys are still looking for recruits. Anyone interested, of course, you can find your local office. And you can also find out more about this by going to watch Christopher's story. It's a special report, Making of a Marine, and it's going to be streaming in our online apps. You can also get it on Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Roku. And next, Suncoast for Sale, we're going to do our boating edition. We'll be right back.